G'day guys, it's Jesse from King Domes, showcasing a 7 meter King Dome. This isn't one of our latest builds. This is actually, oh gosh, I think it's at least 2 years old now. But it's, I've got a chance to come back and have a look, and it's all decked out, which is a rarity for us, unfortunately. But no worries, because there's no time like the present. As I mentioned, this is our older domes, so we do still have the mesh windows there, the porthole windows there, another mesh window there. The client ended up wanting to get a few more windows, so we put another porthole there, another porthole there as well. Behind there is a beautiful bay window. This is definitely a new, for me, with seeing the bed in front of the bay window, but honestly I quite like it, to be honest. It's like a good natural backdrop with the lighting there, with our lovely curtains there and the insulation. This one, as I mentioned, the older model, so we still have the ventilation ports. We've got the small skylights, solar fan up there as well, doing its job. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous what the owner's done with this. She's just about to rent it out on Airbnb, obviously as a stay there for couples. She's very much into the spirituality, which I absolutely love. Last time we came here when we were building it, we had a great chat about it, and her profession there as well. But yeah, just love everything in here. Love the greenery too, even the carpets. You got the sheepskin on the ground. Speaker as well, but you may have noticed that there is it's quite an open space, no walls, very open plan. This is 38 square meters of interior space. This is our 7 meter, 4 meters tall. But what I want to show you is, a lot of people talk to us about putting bathrooms and kitchenettes inside the domes. Absolutely you can. You would typically move this bed forward. Most often people spin it around and look at the view, but each to their own. I actually quite like this, to be honest, now that I'm in here and seeing it in person. But you'd build your internal walls. But another option that we can say, and this really helps with council as well, because then the structure itself remains a temporary structure, because it's not a class 1A dwelling, because there are no bathrooms inside. Every state's different, but it's usually either a bathroom, kitchen, mixture of both. That makes it more into a permanent dwelling status. That's not to say that's the only option, but as class 1A dwellings, rule of thumb, that's usually the case, even though we have had clients that have signed off on council approval with bathrooms, but under certain circumstances. But this is what I absolutely love. This, you've got multiple seating areas. Like I said, it's very couple orientated. You got a beautiful breakfast area here. Sit out, enjoy your coffee or a lovely dinner. You got your fridge out there. You've got your kitchen amenities. It's all 240 volt power. So that's always a good bonus. I just love the indoor-outdoor spread. It's just gorgeous. There's the dome over there, looking great. I love the greenery around it too. You just feel like you're in a tropical paradise. And funny enough, there's another dome over there by one of our competitors. Shout out to Rob at Dome Company, lovely bloke. Just vibing that. What a beautiful place to just relax and unwind. And you may be asking as well, where is the bathroom? That's all well and great that there's kitchen. Well, worry not, my friend, because we're about to walk into it. And there's a lovely surprise that's in there. And it is on our left hand side. Look at that. Ooh, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I've got these old windows. I love that too. The bamboos, you still get a draft coming through, but you're still protected from the elements. I just love this. Look at that bowl too. That is a beautiful bowl. And what it sits on as well, that is gorgeous. Absolutely love it. It's just the little details, couple that with a composting loo, as it well should be in the glamping space. very much, thought of everything, all the way down to the brass tapware, the beautiful, beautiful soaps and lotions. Just get a look at that bath. That is just beautiful. That in there with more brass fittings as well. And it's even got a rain head shower. Sorry, just let it to pan up. There you go. Look at that. And the doors, just sensational. It's just the little things, about a glamping accommodation that, it's those little details. Hilton hotels, the Hyatts of the world, they do exceptionally well in their, their grandeur, the luxury amenities, but they just don't have this attention to detail. The indoor-outdoor experience that, people who love going glamping wanna experience, but still have those luxury amenities. And I think, luxury is very much a prime word for that one, because that's exactly what this is. Everything that you need here. We're in the location of Clunes. I will be linking the Airbnb when they launch to this video as well. So keep tuned for that. Stay tuned for that one, unless you're obviously watching this later down the track, in which case go have a look. They are in Clunes, which is in northern New South Wales. It's about 30 minutes from Lismore, and from memory, I think it's about 30 to 45 minutes from Byron Bay and Ballina and places like that. Which this is exactly what I picture when I think of that sort of area in the northern beaches. Northern rivers. My apologies, but this is just absolutely sensational. And yet, from a building perspective, it's very simple. It is very simple. But simple things don't have to, beautiful things don't have to be complex in nature. I'm just gonna get another pan view of that, because look at that. That is beautiful.